Welcome guys to Duel 46 of Dueling Network. This is Auka1993 using, once again, Gnihton, because I have one more Gnihton deck to show you, and then I'll go back to a lot of deck requests, because I have 6 currently. This is the final Gnihton battle for a while, but I wanted to show you one more deck. This deck is called Stealth Blaster, and this deck is used by Hans in the game Yu-Gi-Oh! World Championship 2011 over the Nexus. This is the deck that he uses at the end of the game after you've beaten the game and you can just battle everyone you want. Hans uses this deck. Of course, Hans is a turbo duelist, so he uses speed spells instead of regular spells, so I had to change a few things around. Like, he uses speed spell Speed Energy, a quick play speed spell which increases attack. He had 3 of those, so I swapped those out for 2 Ego Boost and 1 Rush Recklessly. He used 2 Scapegoats, I think, which is limited in regular play, so I had to use 2 Book of Moon, and instead of one of those Book of Moons I used Enemy Controller, I believe. But yeah, for the most part I was able to copy his deck. And this deck is mostly, the monsters are mostly level 4 dark machines. And they have effects that inflict damage. So K2 Death Scissors, only at 1000 attack, but if it destroys a monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard as a result of that battle, then the opponent is inflicted with damage equal to 500 times the level of that monster. So he had a Quillbolt Hedgehog face down. Would I have destroyed that one by battle, Quillbolt Hedgehog is level 2, then I would inflict damage equal to 500 times that level, so 500 times 2 equals 1000 damage. Face down I have Blast Sphere. Now if the opponent attacks Blast Sphere while face down, Blast damage calculation isn't applied, and Blast Sphere instead becomes an equip card to the monster that attacked it. And during the opponent's next standby phase, if that monster is still in the field, that monster is destroyed due to Blast Sphere's effect, and then damage is dealt equal to the opponent, equal to the attack of the destroyed monster the moment it was destroyed. So if it was equipped by like Axe of Despair, that 1000 extra attack points are still dealt as damage. Now here, I'm afraid of his face down because it might be Guardian Sphinx or something like that. I have a feeling now his deck is mostly stall deck, but I'm thinking, yeah, he's probably not going to attack very soon, so I just flip Blast Sphere face up and attack with it to inflict a lot more damage. His Castle Gate cannot be destroyed by battle. I have one Castle Gate in my final countdown deck, I believe, and it can work pretty well. Has a bit higher defense than most of my other monsters that can't be destroyed by battle. And the only Synchro monster that Hans uses in his deck is the level 7 Karokuri Synchro Beret. When it's Synchro summoned, you can special summon a Karokuri from your deck, I believe, but this deck doesn't run any Karokuris besides that Synchro monster itself. And once per turn, you can target one monster the opponent controls and change its battle position. So that's what I use in Castle Gate because I wanted to see what it was. Now here he decides to go for the offensive, bring out a Synchro monster Colossal Fighter, but seeing as it has 1500 or more attack, Bottomless destroys it, banishes it, and doesn't leave him with many options. So I draw, I summon K2 Death Scissors, and I use Barai's effect. Oh yeah, here my friend who I was Skyping with closed the call, so I had to just close the Skype again. But yeah, Barai uses this effect, changes one of the tokens to attack mode, so I can inflict 2600 damage when Barai attacks. I first attack with K2 Death Scissors on one of the defense tokens. Not that it really matters, because he didn't have anything in response in his hand. Next, Barai will be attacking the attack position token, and the tokens have no attack and defense points, so damage will be dealt equal to Barai's attack points, which is 2600, leaving him with only 1400 life points left. So Blast Sphere would be able to attack directly next turn. Blast Sphere would be able to make this perfect finish by dealing the exact amount of life points that he has left. Here he was confused about something. He probably looked away or something. But yeah, Bry was the one that attacked, which is kind of obvious. It's the smartest move anyway. Like, only when he would have like a light monster and he would maybe add Honest, then I would have attacked with this weaker monster just in case he had Honest. Then I would have at least had the stronger monster left. But he didn't, so Blast Sphere attacks the final token. Token goes. And he has an empty field, so what does he have left? I don't know, but I said rush recklessly face down. I don't need Fairy Box, I'm gonna keep it just in case of a weird turnaround with Heavy Storm and stuff, but it's not gonna happen. He places a face down, and then he summons, I believe, Twin Sword Marauder? No, Samurai Sword Baron, and which attacks Blast Sphere, but I play the quick play spell Rush Recklessly in the damage step, making Blast Sphere gain 700 attack to 2100 until the end of this turn, so I win the battle with 500 more points. So he loses 500 life points, only has 900 left. So I think, yeah, I can do this with one, but maybe he'll negate one of the attacks and I can still attack with the other. So I attack with K2 Death Scissors. He plays Defense Draw, making the battle damage 0 and drawing a card, but unfortunately for him, Barai can still attack and finish him off. So that's the game, Bloope. Thank you for dueling me on my Gnihton account. And guys, very soon I will be back with quite a lot of deck requests, because I have 6 and 2 of them are already being play tested, and the third is almost in that stage. So see you later.